Hello and welcome to Let Your Life Excel with Dr. Ape. I am very glad to have you stop by my podcast today. If you are a returning listener, thank you for trusting us, and I hope that you've been inspired tremendously in the past. I created this podcast because I wanted to inspire and challenge you to be the excellent person you were created to be. It is my hope that through this podcast, a new generation of people who believe that excellence can be made common and who are willing to intentionally pursue excellence will be raised. Every week, we will release an episode held with a trusted, intelligent, wise, and of course, excellent guest, or an episode I did all by myself. Whichever is the case, we truly believe that every episode on this podcast will be a blessing to you. Now, to today's episode. If you're ready, let's dive in and let your life excel. So let's do a little bit of other conversation now. What is vision? So vision is simply a picture of a future for a better version of yourself and your generation. Having a picture of a better future. So you are at a particular point at the moment in your life, but you are seeing a better perspective of tomorrow. You're seeing a better perspective of who you are, and you're seeing a better perspective of your generation. All right. So, three things very important when you're talking about vision is a better version of the future, of the future that you're seeing, better version of yourself, and a better version of your generation. It's very important that if you're going to say that you have a vision, it means that you've sat down, you've thought about certain things, thought about how it affects your life and affects your destiny, affects your environment, and have imagined a better version of that particular thing. It's a mental picture that can be used to direct your actions. This is very important. When you see people and you wonder why they behave the way they behave, you wonder why they do the things they do, just correlate it with the vision that they have for their life. It is, in fact, what people do, the kind of actions that people get involved in, tells you automatically if they are a people of vision or they are a people of no vision. Because if you have a clear-cut mental picture of who you want to be, where you want to go, the impact you want to make in your life and in your generation, you will see that your life will be directed. You will see that your actions will be directed. You will see that you won't live life as usual. And if you can pinpoint at a particular point in time when you came to a full realization of the kind of future that you want to have, and you trace backward all the times before that particular point when you took that decision or when you came to a point of vision in your life, and you compare your actions, compare your lifestyles, compare your attitudes between that time when you were living without a vision and from the time you started living with a vision, you're going to see that there is a clear-cut difference in your actions. You might suddenly realize that you're beginning to be more cautious of your time. You might begin to see that you're now more cautious of your relationship, the people you relate to. You might begin to see that you're now more cautious of how you spend your money, where you go to, who you spend your time with, and all that. Because when you have a vision, it becomes a mental picture that helps to direct the actions of your life. Thank you very much for joining me on today's episode of my podcast. I hope you truly enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd like you to check out the rest of the episodes on this platform or any other place that you're listening to your podcast. I also like you to share it with your friends and families so that they can be blessed by it. Until I come your way again some other time, have a beautiful day. Bye.